Electoral College, is that a school? Hi, my name is Philip, and today I'll be talking to you guys about the Electoral College. So, the Electoral College is a system created as a compromise between electing a president by vote of Congress or by vote of the people. The Electoral College gives us an idea of how we elect a president. In today's world, politics has been a very controversial topic. Whether my beliefs and your beliefs align or not, we have the right to know whether our voices or votes are being heard or counted the same. Again, my name is Philip, and I'm a senior civil engineering student at UH Manoa. As a recent passer of the US citizenship process, I can finally vote in the future elections, and I would want to know whether my votes are being counted or not. So today, I'll be talking about the problems of the Electoral College. Next, I'll be talking about potential solutions, and lastly, I'll be talking about the benefits to these solutions. So first, let's talk about the problems. So all our votes do not count the same. Candidate with the most votes can lose, and it has happened before. This violates the core democratic principles of political equality. So as you guys can see here, voters can be underrepresented. So one elector in California represents 500,000 people, while one elector in Wyoming represents only 150,000. As you guys can see, the votes in Wyoming are heavier than the votes in California, which makes Californians underrepresented. And this does not only apply to California, this usually applies to bigger states that has a lot of people. Again, this leads to creation of swing states. Swing states are states that switch voting tendencies. And the problem is that politicians spend most of their time in these swing states, and they disregard the other states because they know they either win it or lose. Next, I'll be talking about potential solutions. So it's usually offered in two varieties: the altered allocation and the popular vote. So altered allocation is basically allocating the electoral votes in a different way other than a winner-take-all system. And the other one is popular vote, which is pretty self-explanatory. Whoever gets the most votes win. A middle ground for this is the proportional way. This is a version of the altered allocation. So the amount of votes that a candidate gets is directly proportional to the amount of electoral votes. Next, the Constitution gives states power to allocate their electoral votes. The National Popular Vote Interstate Compact was created, in which states agree to award all their electors to the winner of the popular vote in the entire nation. Now let's talk about the benefits. So the benefits of amending the Electoral College is that people agree. In a survey in 2024, 58% are favored in amending the Constitution and switching to popular vote, while 39% is okay with the current system. One benefit of the proportional system that I've talked about previously is that it takes away problems generated by traditional allocation, like gerrymandering. Next, another benefit of the NPVIC, which I talked about earlier, the pact, is that 17 states have already agreed. So we just need a little bit more states or a little bit more votes for it to actually pass. Okay, so I hope that you were able to take away something from this topic. To recap, I talked about the problems of the Electoral College, I talked about potential solutions, and I talked about the benefits to these solutions. Whether you vote or not, this is the reality of our system. For those that vote, please continue to do so. Living in the United States, it is our right to participate in our democracy. Flawed systems like the Electoral College need to be demolished so that we can continue that democracy. Mahalo.